more exciting stuff to bring to you guys today, and we promise we will not mess with the wizard anymore. I did see a tweet from Ace that was humorous, so I kind of feel a little bit better about our little joke, but we'll move along. Hopefully we'll be able to redeem ourselves within the next minute here. Okay, so Six Flags Great America. We've been a park of innovation. For example, first park to give you a Bowling Green Maplewood roller coaster. World's first hyper twister roller coaster, Raging Bull. World's first suspended looping coaster, Batman the Ride. World's tallest, fastest racing wooden coaster, American Eagle. And we're going to do something else first today. And you guys are the first to hear this. We have not officially announced this yet, and we'll announce it probably within the next 2 weeks. Get ready for it. Batman the Ride backwards.
We are beyond excited to bring Batman the Ride backwards. As you know, we've done American Eagle backwards. We've done that for a number of years, but this is truly innovation with a steel coaster that just turned 20 last year, and I bet most of you couldn't believe that Batman was even 20 years old. I remember coming to the park as a teenager and standing in that ride line when it first opened, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe here we are, Batman is 20. But we are taking it, we're taking it backwards. This is going to be our opening weekend debut. So Batman will be backwards May 4th for you all to enjoy when you come visit us opening weekend. And as the stamp says, it is a limited time engagement, so I'm not going to give you the deadline, but it will only be for a certain portion of the summer. It will not be running all summer long backwards. So very, very excited. Who here is going to come and ride Batman backwards? Yeah, we got to actually give it a little whirl. In a little test phase, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I get really kind of dizzy on Batman forward, but Batman backwards is spectacular. I don't know if you guys did it. You did it. It's amazing. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it as we did.
Are you going to ask us to come test it?
I think we actually might come and ask you guys to do something with Batman backwards. I just gotta get on, hop on email with some of my Ace friends.
Are you guys changing the name?
No, we can't change the name from Batman the Ride. It's Warner Brothers, so it gets a little sticky. We like to call it NamTab in the office, but it won't be written NamTab anywhere on the website.
Are the restraints going to change because the ride is going backwards?
No, it literally is. We are ordering a chassis that will go backwards, and then the seats get, basically re-bolted back onto the chassis. So it's a different chassis. It's made specifically by B&M for Batman to go backwards. Both trains. Yep. We will lose one row. That's the downside because it kind of kicks too far off the backside of the ride. So it'll be 7 rows. If I'm not mistaken.
When did you guys consider turning Batman backwards?
When did we do that? Late summer? October? September? Somewhere in late summer, early fall is when we were testing, playing with the idea. September.
Can you repaint it as well?
No, we're not going to.
Two quick things. I do the tweeting for Ace. Since this hasn't been officially announced, is it okay for us to tweet this picture, or would you prefer us to hold off until we make the official announcement? Too late. Not to be honest.
Sorry.
We'll hear the moral support.
The reason I ask is it's probably already on about 20.
It's my gift to the world. Here's the thing: is I feel okay with you guys sharing within your community this fun news. If you could, hesitate to go onto our mediums, like maybe don't tag Six Flags Great America. Let Brandon do the tweet from Great America. Let us do the Facebook. I know in the newsletters you can make some comments on articles. If you could just kind of hang tight on our channels, that would be ideal, because we're hoping to get a lot of media buzz out of this. So the quieter we can keep it in the community, the more bang for our buck we get.
Are you doing any other rides?
It's about 2 weeks that we're going to be making this official announcement, so it's not too long.
So to clarify, I can tweet the picture, just don't tag you.
Yeah, don't tag
Okay.
us.
The second question is, since it's a trademark name, but it's backwards, how about Ride the Batman?
Oh, I'm like, huh? Yeah, well, we really have to see. It's a lengthy approval when we start tinkering with Batman. But thank you for the suggestion. We're going to be doing both trains. Both trains, yeah. Both will run backwards. So all of Batman will be backwards for the promotional window.
How long is the promotional window?
It's a secret. We find that a lot of guests really respond to deadlines. So you will see some very strong advertising that says last chance. We swear this is the last chance. So we're not going to release the deadline quite yet until we get closer to that.
Is it a very short deadline, like a couple of weeks?
It's longer than a couple weeks because it takes us some effort to get this thing flipped around. So we want to make sure that we're putting enough time into that.
With Batman running normally, there's always a longer line for a truck. There's a longer line for a back now.
I suppose there probably would be. That's how we wrote it. We wrote it backwards in the back.
And the view is incredible from the back.
Yeah.
So there's, obviously, you can't change the queue around that.
No. Yeah. No. Yes.
Since it'll be on limited time engagement, where then you guys will turn it forward. How long will Batman be down before while the trains turn forward?
The exciting thing is that there will be another fun surprise for you when Batman makes its transition back forwards. And while we can't tell you what that is, we think you'll be so excited for that announcement that you might not notice Batman down for its transition. It takes maintenance, like a week to change Batman, which is why we want to kick off the season with it right away, because then we're not taking 2 weeks out of your summer with Batman. We're just taking 1 week. But there will be something very, very exciting for you to do while Batman is being turned back around and forwards. Raging Bull backward, that would be great. But it's not on the docket right now.
Six Flags putting up such an expenditure for 2 chassis. I'm guessing that will become a part of the revitalization program, and the Batmans around the country will suddenly go backward.
That's a lot of speculation, but it's solid speculation. But in PR, we can't speculate. That's a naughty, but that's a really good speculation. All right, well, let's keep going. We still have a lot of things to talk about.
Okay, so hopefully you guys forgive us for our silly joke. Next announcement we want to bring you, we think for people that visit the park frequently, this is going to be a great improvement for your visit. We're actually going to do a little adjustment at our front gate, and we are going to move the security checkpoint away from the turnstiles. So this should allow a very easy entrance to the park, because we'll be able to adjust the staffing levels at those 2 locations appropriately, where one won't back up the other. So we're very excited about this. We just clipped this out of our 2013 park map to kind of show you what it would look like, but we think this is going to be a very great thing for us. I hope you guys will agree. Do you have a quick question?
Do we have some lines that are for people who don't have bags? Like an express line?
We most likely would. A lot of other Six Flags parks do that, but at this time we're still kind of.
What was the question?
Will they have an express line for people who don't have bags or things that don't get served?
Great suggestion, though. We'll definitely, our ops team will definitely bring that back to Damien. Good question?
Yeah, since you guys killed the Extreme Pass entrance for the new Gold Pass, are you going to have something similar, or the Discovery card in the entrance as well?
The Discover Card entrance is coming back. I don't know how that configuration will work with this new entrance.
And how about for the Gold Pass?
Yeah, no specific entrance at this time.
This is a really huge renovation that we're making in our food service department. Are you all familiar with Crazy Buffalo? The Crazy Buffalo. We are actually very excitedly taking a sledgehammer to the wall of Crazy Buffalo soon, which we are going to get a video of and put that all over the place, so that's going to be a good time. It's going to be JB's Smokehouse Barbecue and Sports Bar, which means you will walk in there and there will be a whole new renovated bar. It's going to be a little bit like a Buffalo Wild Wings kind of style, so there'll be TVs up there, beer on tap, a whole new redesigned menu. As you guys know, we really have not utilized this restaurant in the past few years, so we're really excited to be able to completely renovate the space. It'll still stay in the Southwest Territory theme, with, you know, like some of the, you can see like the wood paneling of the bar and all that stuff, but it should be a pretty cool atmosphere. It'll be all open facade, so kind of like if you go down to the city and they open their patio doors, you can have open air dining. And this is a little bit of like, yeah, I mean, it's probably hard for you guys to kind of see, but you know, just some handwritten notes of like things that are coming out, walls that are coming out. The bar is stretching all over the back up there, and this is the entrance that we will be taking a sledgehammer to, which is very fun. I tried to get us to burn something down this year for fun. Our sister parks blow things up and burn them down, and I don't experience it, so. I'm just talking about something small. Okay, and then season dining pass. As you guys might know, our park in St. Louis debuted the season dining pass last year. It's coming back again this year, and all the Six Flags parks are getting the season dining. You can see $64.99, you get the entire summer season. For $69.99, you can take that through Fright Fest, so add $5 more to go to Fright Fest. And this year, very exciting, you do not have to stop and pick up a voucher for your meal. It's actually loaded. Yeah, you can load your meals on your season pass this year, so you're going to come to the park, scan your season pass, and then automatically your dining pass will get loaded onto your card that day. So it should make for a much smoother transition and no stops. We are adding Six Below into a couple of locations, which is the Hard Scoop Briars concept. And then we're also adding a self-serve topping bar, so you can go and pick whatever kind of soft serve you want, and then you go over to this topping bar and you can soup up your soft serve any way you like. And then we're adding in a Funnel Cake Express backed by the Yankee Harbor beneficiaries. So as you guys have probably experienced, sometimes the funnel cake lines get to be intense. So hopefully this will help.
A couple other things, some menu changes that we're offering this year. Great American Hot Dogs is going to become loaded dogs. They're going to have just the most incredible, healthy options. Demon dogs, mac and cheese dog, brisket dog, the danger dog, and it's called the danger dog because they actually deep fry it. The Italian beef dog, it does have bacon. New Superman Coke kiosk, very similar to the one at X-Flight, nice big location that has multiple serving windows and a little bit more restaurant quality equipment, so they're really able to crank through some of those requests for nachos and popcorn that our guests love. Did you have a question back there?
Quick question. The I forget what it's called. The selected Coke machine that you have up in
The Coke Freestyle.
Are you guys going to put those anywhere else?
Actually, yes. The soft serve location in Hometown Square will have freestyle machines. That's the only one I'm aware of.
Okay.
We're going to be adding some Biddle's famous fresh squeezed lemonade, and that's going to go to 2 locations in Park Southwest Territory and Yukon Territory. And then our popular Primo's Pizza locations throughout the park. We're actually giving a little, get a little different here with some premium options. We're going to have Meat Lovers Pizza, Buffalo Chicken Pizza, and Veggie Pizza. And also, from some of the guest feedback we received, we're actually going to be offering healthy food options throughout the entire park for guests that maybe visit us more frequently and they're not really ready to let loose like they do on a normal trip out in the park. But we're excited to offer that because our guests have asked for it and we'd like to please them. We're running out of time, so we're going to go through this really quick. Games, there are a few new locations for the park. Wacky Wires, very popular game to my understanding. They wanted us to stress that it is coming back. Retail, no new concept changes, but they are going to offer some new items for 2013. Apparently the theme for 2013 is neon, very popular item. And of course with Ignite coming in, we're going to have a lot of new clothes products available for our guests. And then I'm going to let Danny and Chris talk about some new shows that we're offering.
Well, they're not new shows, they're old shows that we're bringing back. One of the things that we want to try this year, we're going to do 2 shows in the music hall, so actually 3 shows in the music hall this year. So in the middle of the summer, we're actually going to switch out the show in the music hall, since a lot of season pass holders have commented that they go and see the show and then there isn't very much to come back. There isn't a reason to come back. So we're actually 2 of our more popular shows, Dancing in the Streets and Reflection, Sights and Sounds of the 60s, are going to we're really excited about this. We have no idea how we're going to rehearse 2 shows and all that stuff, but that's for us to figure out, not for you, but it's going to be awesome. We're really excited about it, and you can come through our office and hear one of these 2 shows playing in our office at any given time right now, so that's all we got about that.
That's it.
All right, that's all we've got. I think we've got like 2 minutes. So we will take any questions that I can squeeze in those 2 minutes.
One quick question, Fright Fest. This year you guys went for the haunted house where you had to buy all the haunted houses. As a parent of a tween who is kind of interested in haunted houses, to have to buy all of them ruined it. We didn't do any of them last year.
Yeah.
Because she's not ready to go into 5 different haunted houses.
John, have you heard anything more about Fright Fest combo? I haven't heard much. We're just so deep into summer. We haven't really toggled in Fright Fest a whole lot.
Yeah, the strategy seemed to work out pretty well for us this year. We didn't see any of the attendance of the houses drop off with that, and it was kind of rolled up as a value play that we did not have the a la carte option to do one or the other, but it was we understood that a lot of our guests visited all the haunted houses. So when you did that, it got pricey. So we took that price down significantly to get to the all haunt pass, and we had, I think it was a couple weeks in that we reinstated a discount for season pass holders on the express haunt. So, it seemed to be very well received. Obviously, there's going to be a couple of pockets in there that it may not work for everybody, but generally it worked out well, and the guests were appreciative of the value of getting all the haunted houses for the one price.
Yeah. Okay. I was looking at some of the food options for the season dining pass. I was wondering, are you going to add some more stuff, specifically like healthier food items?
Like vegan stuff?
Yeah, I know a lot of the healthy stuff is really just found in Cyber Cafe last year, if I'm not mistaken. Right now, we're just firming up season dining menus. I know it just popped online on Thursday, but I know that our director of IDS is still working through the menu because he wants to add some more of those healthy options and not just have it like right at the front of the park where you got to look back to. So hopefully yes, but I have not seen the final menu yet.
Thank you.
I think that's all the time we have. I'm sorry, guys.
I want to thank everyone from Great America.